So this is my most priceless notebook. Oh look, my last video was like, please read us the 776 notebook. It's a bookmark in Super Movie, the movie. It begins with a dream I had about Han Solo and Chewbacca. Now, no offense to George Lucas, but I hope there's no law against just simply factually reading or recounting the contents of one's nighttime dream. It's pretty odd. In a lull between what we know as Star Wars official history, Han Solo and Chewbacca were drifting through interstellar space with a broken lightspeed drive, of course, in that shit clunker, the Falcon, the Millennium Falcon, and really trying to pick their burnt out brains for the best planet on which to score the best pot. That, word around the campfire is Boba Fett's, dealer is the dude with the tie stick from Tatooine shit that, is enhanced in only ways that light speed level technological civilizations are capable of genetically enhancing to the point of, wowzer. Anyhow, I am not endorsing drug use by children or anyone in this video. It's simply a recounting of my dream, which includes, in the dream, it included Han Solo and Chewbacca being potheads, okay? If there's going to be an outcry over this video and how I mention that, mind you, I do not endorse any young people, and young people are going to do what they want anyways, so, I am not promoting the recreational use of, mind-altering drugs. But if you're gonna do them, don't try to jump off a roof because you think you can fly. Try taking off from the ground first. You're gonna get into the heavy stuff, man. Don't, be around someone you trust and love, okay? And if you have any kind of, predisposition to addictive behavior, watch out, because, you might, like me, and this is the reason why I'm adding this cautionary disclaimer before I go into the fictional, dream that I had. You may find yourself like me at the age of almost 40 years old. I'm gonna be fucking 39 years old, and I've been to the hospital in an ambulance. I got 2 spots where hair will never grow again because I passed out, and woke up in a cop car spurting blood out. I once climbed the side of a building, like Kitty Corner from the Bug Jar, with bare feet, having drunk, a whole bottle of Jack Daniels, and went all the way to the top. Just stupid stuff that could have, killed me easily. And I spent a good 10, 12 years, kind of, hung over from being a budding alcoholic for a good 10, 12 years till around Thanksgiving of 2006. And, it was around then that I said a prayer to God, just I'm sorry, I can't see this stopping ever. I can't stop myself. And I was just thank you for the beautiful things that I've seen in the world. I would do whatever it takes to freaking be your slave, God, forever. I just don't know, as a human being down here, definitively what it is I should do or how I can stop. Oh, here's another bookmark. Anyhow, right around then, in 2006, for some reason my alcohol, problem kind of, diminished ever since then. I really haven't had more than 1 beer at a time, and it takes me, fucking an hour to remember to sip. But you may find yourself like me if you're not careful, or if you're predisposed to addictive behavior, that you're losing 10, 12 years of your life doing things that, are dangerous. I'm sure a lot of kids, a lot of adults have kind of destroyed their lives. And so this is a long disclaimer. I'm not endorsing the use of drugs. I'm just recounting it in this dream fiction that I had a dream of. And I hope I don't get cease and desist, copyright, warnings because, like, and I'd like to know, does anybody know the answer to this? Like, if you have a dream that Han Solo and Chewie were trying to fix the light drive to find pot, like, even though you're using Han Solo and Chewbacca, which are intellectual properties of Lucasfilm Limited, respect, um, if you had an actual dream with them in it, like, I'm not gonna get in trouble for, like, recounting it. Another disclaimer before we start this super movie to movie reading, and it's all over the place. There is a couple sections that are off the Richter scale of explicit, so this is PG-13 to NC-17. In a lull between what we know as Star Wars official history, Han Solo and Chewbacca were drifting through interstellar space and thinking of the best planet on which to score the randiest, like, pot. Yeah, it turns out, when not helping the Republicans on crisis or evading the bounty hunters, they spent every other waking hour smoking the ganja, extraterrestrially enhanced. Turns out they found some on the ship, having misplaced it some time ago. But they couldn't smoke it because it had been made illegal, and there was now, like, interferometer technology by the Empire that detects, like, whenever it's being smoked. Freaking. Except if you're going at light speed. So, and the Empire had advanced detectors that can spot when pot's being smoked, except when it's at light speed, baby. So Han screamed irritably down to Chewie, "Chewie, come on! Come the fuck on and fix the fucking light speed drive, man! So I can smoke this fucking ganja that I just found. It's the super stuff." Chewie growled excitedly. Within minutes, they were at light speed and it was fixed. Now safely traveling faster than light beyond the Empire's detectors, they got out the warp pong that was, like, hidden underneath the floor, underneath that, like, chess game with the animal holographs from the first Star Wars. They hit this butt checker on the checkerboard and it went and out popped the warp pong. Just like, if this was a movie, this would be the pay shot, the first pay shot. Like, wow, look at that, man. Freaking 72 stage, like, fucking space technology warp bong. So they got that warp bong underneath the floor, sitting in the cockpit after their hits with tubes that led to the warp bong. Now they're in the cockpit. Sorry, I'm fucking botching everything up. I should just stick to the fucking words on the page, right? They took a couple hits each and wowzer, they were, like, gone. A couple minutes later, Han laid something on Chewie that truly blew his Wookiee mind and made him shudder with fear. "Chewie, I got something to tell you that's unbelievable, and we could get in big fucking trouble for this. But you gotta believe me. I mean, this is fucking... You're just gonna shit, Chewie. No one knows this, but for years I've had a back-channel diplomatic line of communication with Jedi Master Yoda. Fucking... That's right, Chewie. I inform him of things that we see, and he tells me things, too. I fucking talked to him last night, man, and he said the Empire is about to make their final offensive to seize absolute control of the galaxy and every planet on it. And they got some new weapons and some new fucking, like, plans up their sleeves. Backup plans, man. Weapons that are dastardly, that we have no idea about, that are very advanced, that they're gonna surprise us with. Master Yoda said that the only hope that we have to stop them is to fucking break the Republic law. The one. Against using light speed drives to travel through time. Big time. Fucking bad idea. I know, Chewie, this is serious shit. When lightspeed was invented, the first people who used it fucked around with time travel, wreaking havoc with shit, and it's absolutely forbidden. Even the Empire won't use it, I know. Because they know it changes things. But Yoda said we have to do it, man, and to pick up a group of people who will have some use to stop the Empire. And no one else knows this except for Yoda and me, Chewie. I'm a Jedi forging a whole new type of branch of Funhouse of Jedi. I'm I'm forging a whole new Jedi path of the Order. You could call that new Jedi path, Chewie, Funhouse Yoga. Chewie's having a breakdown. He's weeping at this point because it's not a joke. Finally calms down a little bit and just to give you a sense of what Funhouse Yoga is, recall the life and work of comedian Andy Kaufman, especially during the Offend Women's Liberation Women by being the intergender continental champion. Fucking Crispin Hallion Glover fucking on David Letterman sort of thing. Fucking imagine a Jedi that utilizes that kind of whatnot and helps create realities for people that are as silly as fucking the second Crispin Glover 2 weeks after the first one, where he had the long hair and the platform shoes, fucking David Letterman got worried for his safety. Imagine a Jedi Master in that vein. Just making reality silly, man, in spite of all the terrible, creepy creepers making you scared to be in the universe. Anyhow, in keeping with the spirit of this new branch of Jedi philosophy, Han inquired with Yoda as to who exactly he should pick up in time by breaking one of the most solemnly unbreakable important laws in the Republic, punishable by death. A law the Empire won't even break because of the Pandora's box dangers of changing the past and thus future, possibly tearing mortally and unfixably the very foundations of space-time, causing being itself, maybe, creation, and this existing thing we cognize as the universe, to unravel and perhaps lapse into nothingness. And that would be no fun. To this, Yoda unbelievably told me, Chewie, to pick up whoever we freaking want. Want whoever you fucking up-pick you shall. Fucking whom shall you up-pick that you will do. Fucking up to you, leave that will I. So Chewbacca, Han Solo's longtime best friend, is growling like you've never heard before, saying in Wookiee growl, "Brrr! Solo, this is fucking crazy. You know I'm your best friend. Diabetes. I'm your best friend, and I love you more than anyone I've ever known, but we can't do it. I can't go along with this. No fucking way. It's a death sentence, Solo. No way. No fucking way. No. How can you possibly expect me to risk the infamy, the death sentence? No fucking way." That's the translation of but it's true, Chewie. You fucking, you gotta believe me. Freaking, I know how it sounds. It's the most insane, unbelievable thing that you or I can imagine being fucking asked to do. But Chewie, I need your fucking help, man. You gotta trust me, please. I swear to you that Master Yoda himself told me that we have to do it. He's got our backs, dude. Fucking just trust me. Master Yoda? Why would I lie to you about something so absolutely unbelievable? The Empire is planning something with the Darth Lords of the dark side. A final offensive with secret weapons to enslave the entire galaxy. Us and the U.S. and the world. Once and for all. And if they succeed in doing this, every freedom and good thing that we fought for millions and millions of years in our history to attain will be erased, man. They're about to unleash an offensive to enslave us all, and it'll be as bad and worse as when our civilization first began, when the law of the jungle reigned supreme and trampled and destroyed any justice and natural right that dared oppose it. It took our ancient race tens of millions of years of long-suffering sojourning to establish the freedoms of the Republic, which Jedi Master Guard with solemn honor, with all their talent and righteous power. If Master Yoda says we must break the most unbreakable law and use the light speed drive to travel through fucking time to stop the evil ambitions of vulgar Darth Wills, then Chewie fucking quit being a cocksucker. We have to, and I need your help, please. Chewie, just fucking trust me, please. Chewie lost it at this point, punching shit on the Falcon, growling in a tantrum that he couldn't contain. When he broke everything, he had a nervous breakdown, sobbed, pissed himself, fucking, and calmed down. Han was looking at him with the biggest shit-eating grin of all time. Remember, San Holo was a secret Jedi forging a whole new Jedi philosophy called Funhouse Yoga. He went into his fucking mind while Chewie had his nervous breakdown and found his calm and hilarious, beautiful prankster center of Jedi clarity. Are you ready, Chewie? He just growled that growl, but it wasn't saying anything. It was just a growl. Han knew that his best friend, the Wookiee, had decided to go along. With that, he helped the devastatingly terrified Chewie back into the Millennium Falcon's game room and activated the warp bong, a 7-stage, super-chilled, pot-smoking device that could only come from a civilization capable of interstellar light travel. It was highly advanced. I think Chewie, it's first time to smoke the shit I've been keeping for special occasions, man. Remember Boba Fett's dealer? You still have some of that? That growl translated as, only, oh my fucking sweet Jesus God, that was the greatest pot ever. Yeah, Chewie. I saved just enough and tucked it away where I know you'd never find it, in a box outside the ship. Are you ready, motherfucker? Chewie growled with the astonished glee and surprise of a lottery winner. Translated, spark it now, Chewie barked. With that, Han pulled out the shit, which looked otherworldly, heavenly, fluorescent, glowing, luminous, bright green leaves with what looked to be pure diamond crystals, shimmering little crystal flakes that cast dazzling rainbow lights across the walls of the Falcon's game room. Han packed it, and they both went to town for a serious hit. Within 30 seconds of their hits, they were gone. Gone. And this heavenly reefer, enhanced in a way that only could be in a galaxy far, far away and a long time ago. So good, in fact, that it caused me, the reader, a non-pot smoker, far removed from their ancient history in this fictional story, such good pot, in a galaxy far, far away a long time ago, which, by the way, was the Andromeda Galaxy, our nearest galaxy neighbor. It caused me to have a stoner brain fart just now, a contact high from that far away. For the record, the Andromeda Galaxy, the closest galaxy to the Milky Way, is still pretty far, far away. And a long time ago, the light just getting to us now was getting here. In Barker speak, 10 hours later, Chewie finally mustered the concentration to say, as the fucking, they're so wasted out of their mind, the Millennium Falcon's like doing this through outer space. Just like drifting, like fucking, because they're so out of it, like. Falcon's like. So 10 hours later, translated from Chewie's growl language. Chewie barked to the effect, so like fucking, let's time travel already, let's get it over with, let's fucking do it, Solo, right now. Yoda really said we can kidnap people throughout time, whoever we want? Fucking crazy. That like fucking rules, man. Here's what we're gonna do, Solo, if you want me on board to pull this fucking thing off. You pick someone, and then I pick someone, then you, then me, etc. Deal? 17 minutes later. Just drifting through space because we're so wasted. Like, it's like tumbling with no direction. Fucking. Where are we? Fuck yeah, bro. Fucking this shit is on. Fuck those limp dick Darth Lords, their evil ambition, and like whatever they've come up with that they're gonna surprise us with this year. Scene 2. Han's first choice was Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. That will begin the next segment.